Two blondes walked into a bar.
Hey, everyone.
Hi.
This is our third podcast.
Third episode, yes.
Third episode. Wow, we are just trucking on through.
They're just rolling. Like just rolling right on out.
Rolling with the homies.
Right?
But I love it. I love it. And we hope to bring more people on each and every week or more people aware of our podcast each and every week. So it's good. It's so good.
It is good. So I'm going to jump right in and get started really quickly. I have a very, very serious question for you.
Oh my gosh, what?
Are you getting engaged?
You know, why is everyone, I mean, eventually, but I'm not. I promise you I'm not.
With the boyfriend.
So here's what I think is going to happen. And he's home right now, so he's probably listening to this. I think at home, he's going to ask my dad's permission.
Aww.
But I don't think it's going to happen when we're at home.
What if he
has to get the
surprises you when he
permission
does? See, I got a message from some of the who were all placing bets right now. We have an over-under as to like when you're getting engaged. So it's a little private on the side thing. So if you want in on it, just go ahead and send me a DM and we'll get you in on it. But we all are kind of wondering when it's going to happen. And we all are thinking that this trip right now has something really big to do with it.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. I mean, well, what was really funny when you said that, when you sent me a message a little bit ago and you're like, did you not tell me something? Did something big happen? Is something happening? And that day we had gone, because you know that we had already gone to like check out rings. Well,
Yes.
That day we went to another store because I was having not second thoughts. Like I really liked the ring that we found, but I was like, do I maybe want yellow gold? Like I was having a moment of like, did I try everything on? Like, am I sure? You know?
Because this is going to be the rest of your life. You're going to have to look down at this finger. Life. And when you're pissed at him, that ring is going to hold you together.
Exactly, Queen. Exactly. So we went to another place and we were just trying, but I'm set on my ring. Like it's the same exact ring that was at the other place we went to. It's the same thing. I love it. And that's the ring I want. But it was funny because that night you sent me a message and you go, are you engaged? And I was like, is a who like tracking me right now? Did one of the who's see me walk out of Robin's Brothers?
I think maybe they did.
I was like, oh my gosh, this is so weird. But no, there's no ring. I promise you guys will be the first to know. But
or the first 125,000 to know.
Exactly. Isn't that so fun? That's so fun. We have 125,000 besties. It's so cool.
No.
But no, not yet. And it's not going to happen this trip, but
maybe he's going to throw you off because you have the timeline in your head so cemented in there. Maybe he's trying to surprise you and throw you off, and he really is going to do it while you're there. I mean, you are there for 10 days. It's a long time. There's plenty of time for him to ask your dad, get permission, confirm it with some of your friends that are there, get a whole little like quick engagement party put together. I mean, there's a lot of opportunity for 10 days.
I love him to death, and I think he's a great man, but I don't think he's a planner like that. Like that's me. That's like true. I would have all that, but I don't.
But he could have reached out to your mom and your sister and been like, this is what I want to do, and did the helpless guy thing and was like, but I don't really know. And they would have been like, on it. We got you.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. I'm thinking more end of the year, beginning of next year. That's what I have in my head
for you now, because you're going to sit there waiting every moment for like an engagement. No. You're going to keep looking at him to see if like he's down on one knee. Like, oh, he moved. Oh my gosh. There he is. Oh, he's just tying his shoe. Damn it.
I just know it's not going to happen this trip. I already know that but I do know that he will get my dad's permission. So at some point, so I know when they're like alone together, it's probably going to happen. Like if my mom and I go get our nails done or something, like I probably know it's when it's happening.
Yeah. You'll get a little spidey sense. You'll get like a little tingle and you'll be like, oh, yes, it's happening right now.
That's so funny. I wonder who's going to win the bet.
I don't know, but I think I'm on the verge of losing. So can you give me his number and I'll have a little conversation with him so I can win the bet?
I wouldn't mind that at all, Annie. Okay. We can definitely do that. Okay, we can definitely do that.
Good.
There's been so many times I've almost started my spin wheel live with him because he just when I start the live, he's heading out the door to go to CrossFit, but he'll always like stand there. He'll be like, and he'll like look at himself in the camera because I have it all set up. He's like, Are we live? And I was like, no. I was like, do you want to start the live with me? And he's like, no. He was all embarrassed. He's so funny. But I kid you not, I was almost live the other day and he walks in and he was naked. And his response to the hammer has nothing on me cracked me up because
that is
my
funny.
man, he's pretty shy and he's, it cracked me up. I was not expecting that answer. And I was like, that is so funny. So now we have like
there is a little, I don't know how funny. We're ever going to like resolve the rivalry though, because I don't think I'm ever going to see your babe's junk. And I don't think you're going to see the hammer's junk. So
that would be a very interesting situation if that ever happened.
The whole shirtless competition, we're all in on that.
Right.
But I feel like once we hit below the belt, unless there's that whole gray sweatpant thing that's going around right now. So maybe
This is true.
Oh, okay. I got to warn you. True. I'm going to mute my mic because my dogs are going to go bonkers in a second. FedEx just pulled up. So you go ahead and entertain for a moment. Okay.
I wonder what that is. I think I know. All right. So while Annie's muted, I'm going to share with you guys what I'm drinking out of right now. This is hilarious. Okay, so woke up sexy as hell again, and I'm drinking my iced coffee. And then I have my sunshine and beer. That's why I'm here. And Annie's rocking her cute visor today. Really cute visor. And she does have a Piper Lou. Okay. I think the FedEx that came is obviously the Friday deals. It's the Friday deals, which is crazy that it came on a Tuesday, which means we have to wait pretty much all week for these freaking deals. That was so funny.
Okay, here's the funniest thing.
I missed you.
I missed you too. Here's the funniest thing. I saw the FedEx truck pull up. My dogs are like passed out on the couch right now. And she walks up and she drops the box and I'm watching. I'm thinking, oh, they might get up here and like the dogs will never even know about it and they'll sleep right through it because they're such great watchdogs, Yes. And then of course she had to knock and then they went bananas.
Oh no. The knock.
The knock.
Lately they haven't been knocking.
I'd be okay if they didn't.
Yeah. It's just shoot me a text or whatever. Let me know when it's delivered. It's all good. It's all good. But now you have to wait all week.
I'm assuming that it's a big box though. It's quite large.
Last week's box was a big box and I was like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get this upstairs? But I know. I'm excited.
I'm very excited.
Me too. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I was telling everyone what tumbler and my hat and everything was happening. What's your beverage this morning?
I'm just doing water right now because I'm going to be at happy hour in a couple hours with my girlfriends.
Oh, fun.
So I felt like I needed to stay the course during the day in order to fully whoop it up tonight with my girlfriends. So I am just doing my water, but I am feeling iconic AF, by the way.
I need that tumbler. That one's been sitting in my cart for quite a while. And I'm like, I need it. It's perfect for every situation.
It really is. There are very few moments when that will not apply. Because basically I am iconic AF all the time.
Always.
Like, let's be real.
I know this. It's so true. You are iconic AF.
I mean, I have not done my hair in a week. What's your visor say? Just because don't care.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Cute. Love it.
Yeah.
You haven't done your hair in a week?
No, I just don't feel like it anymore.
Honestly, the whole process of washing your hair, drying your hair, styling your hair is literally the bane of my existence. Is that the right term?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is just too much.
I will be honest with you though. I actually did. You'll notice the hair is kind of silky this morning because
very straight.
So this is fresh out the shower. This is dried, nothing done to it. But I wanted to shower because I was like, we're flying tomorrow. I needed, although I should probably, whatever. I should do a hair wash after the plane, but I just felt like I needed to have a clean start. I mean,
you're kind of a big deal. So, I mean, you want to look your best when you're going to see masses of people, you know? I mean,
I'm just waiting for the day I have to wear my sunglasses to the grocery store and just be like, please, guys. Please.
for that one person who's just like, hey, you look like my cousin. And you'll be like, oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh, yes. No, okay. Yep.
Easy to misunderstand that. I get that. I probably do.
That
look
did
like your
happen.
cousin.
That did happen though, when we were out. Some of you guys had heard the story. When we were in Nashville, we were out at a bar and the bartender recognized Annie. And it was
was the only time that's ever happened.
It doesn't matter, Queen. It doesn't matter. The point is it happened. And the point is you have made it. Now I'm waiting for my moment. I'm so waiting for my moment.
It's life-changing.
If any of you guys see me out and about, just please, like, it will make my life. Just come up to me and be like, are you Meghan from Piper Lou? And I'll be like, am I iconic AF?
Right?
I think so.
You know what? Don't even say, are you Meghan from Piper Lou? All you really have to say is, are you? And then you'll go, I am.
Exactly.
It could be anything, but it doesn't matter. Just don't fill in the rest of the sentence. Are you?
And I'm like, yes. And they could be like, are you going to purchase that, that item? And I'll be like,
yes, I am.
Yeah, I was so close. I have a very itchy nose this morning.
I did
I'm
too.
not picking my nose. My nose is itchy. What is happening?
I don't know. I was sneezing like crazy a little while ago.
Well, I was nervous because I had been doing a little sneeze-a-majig. I had been feeling a little tired. Garrett is also feeling the same way. And I was like, oh God, do we have the COVID? But we don't. We went and got tested. We're both negative. So I was like, oh, thank God. Thank God. I already feel way better about that. So I think it's just allergies.
I think so too. You know, speaking of nervous, I was feeling like a little nervous right before we started this podcast today. I don't know why. Like I haven't in the past felt nervous, but I was getting everything set up and I was just feeling like the like I needed to nervous poop. Do you like nervous poop when your belly's like when you're apprehensive about something and then like you nervous poop right before you do something? So now you know what I just pooped right before we came on here.
Queen, I'm really thankful you just said that because that literally happens every spin wheel. Before every spin wheel live,
you get a nervous poop.
I have to nervous poop. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is. And you know what? Like you go for an interview and you have to like make sure you allot that extra time because you're going to have to get that nervous poop out because you can't function if you're in the nervous poop. If the nervous poop is still in you, you cannot properly function on the task at hand.
No,
a first date
because it's all
with someone you're really excited about. Like if it's like a first date with someone you're like, then there's no nervous poop. But if you're like really excited about that first date, nervous poop.
Yep. No, it's so true. And the podcast, I know the feeling you're talking about. And before the podcast, as of the past 3 episodes, I haven't experienced that. But I tell you, always, and not even really before the re-reveals on Fridays, because I'm just like, I don't know. But spin wheel every Wednesday, I'm like, I just get nervous.
Should I tag you in a post in the VIP group and like be like right before spin wheel, did you take your nervous poop? And tag you in a post?
Totally. Totally.
And you'll have like lots
that
of
should be a
emojis.
design. That should be a design. Did you nervous poop today? Yeah. It happens. Well, what happens with inside? Like what about the butterflies in your stomach makes, like, I don't know, scientifically, like I don't understand it.
What was your butt? What's the official name of your butt crack? Intergluteal cleft?
Oh, that was last week's episode.
That was last week's episode.
I forget intergluteal. Should I look it up again?
Maybe. Maybe while you're there, Google the scientific name for nervous poop.
Okay, wait. Okay,
yeah, I don't know why. I don't normally get super nervous about most Piper Lou things, but for some reason today, I hit the nervous poop.
Oh my gosh. I know. Did you have any caffeine this morning? Oh, intergluteal cleft. Intergluteal cleft.
That's what I called it. Isn't that what I said? Is that what I said?
I think that's what you said. You're brilliant that you remember that. Okay, now I'm going to type in.
That and song lyrics from the 80s. Ask me anything else, I will not remember. But song lyrics and intergluteal cleft, I will never forget.
Okay. I typed in name for nervous poop. There's no name for it, but first off, nervous pooping is definitely a thing, and it has to do with the way your gastrointestinal tract and brain talk to each other. This is a very common response to stress.
Well, I mean, maybe I was super stressed about being entertaining. Maybe I wasn't feeling on. And so I was like, oh, nervous poop.
It happens to the best of us. And I'm really glad that you were open about that. I mean, I guess technically another name for it could be nervous colon syndrome.
I like,
but isn't that the same
better.
as IBS? Yeah. IBS is different. IBS is a little bit more like, I think it's the next level of stress. It's like not when you're just stressed. It's like when you're stressed all the time.
Yeah, maybe. I did have one of the girls in Piper Lou reach out to me last week, and she said, I was listening to your podcast and I cannot tell you how happy I am that you talked about the long hair up your butt crack, because it happens to me all the time. And I'm like, you're welcome.
Yes. We're here to make you feel normal because it happens to Annie and I.
I mean, I don't know if we're normal, but at least we're in the same court with you.
Yes. Anyways, but there's no need to worry. And if you need to stop for a minute, because if it happens again, I will understand.
Thank you. I'm good right now. I got it out. In case anyone was wondering about my schedule, that's my schedule today, apparently. So
perfect. So I don't have a normal schedule. Do you have a normal schedule? I don't have a normal schedule. Yes, I want to get to fishbowl, but I'm not going to talk about poop.
No, I will answer your question though. I know you like never poop, or like you poop excessively. Like you're like the extreme one or the other. I am pretty consistent.
Good. Yeah. Oh, I strive to be that. That's goals. That's goals right there.
Yeah.
I strive to be that way.
You drink a lot of coffee. That doesn't help.
You would think.
Clear out.
You would think. Usually on a good day, it happens during the second cup. But I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I get so easily backed up. I don't know. But I've been taking a probiotic too, so that's been helping. I just have days where, Oh, but I will tell you that I went to the new apartment a couple of days ago because I was trying to, I was just unloading some stuff. We have a whole month to move in, but I was just bringing some stuff. And for some reason, I don't know if it was the emptiness of the apartment or just the excitement of moving in, but I got the nervous tummy feeling. And I christened the new apartment. Thankfully, I brought toilet paper because I was like, okay, if I'm going to be moving things in, I need to have some rolls of toilet paper and soap at the new place. So that was one of my first purchases. So I was ready. I was prepared.
Because that would be awful if either one, you're holding it because that doesn't feel good, or two, you forget and then you sit down and you're searching your bag for some old tissue or a receipt or something. I mean, that's never
a receipt. We've all been there. Well, if you're ever in a public restroom and they don't have any toilet paper, then your next go-to is the seat covering. I've grabbed that a couple times.
I have never had to grab that, but that is good.
That is always your second go-to.
In those moments when your period starts and you're not ready for it, you don't have the proper equipment. I have had to do the quadruple roll of toilet paper and shove it in there and then race home. I have had to do that a few times.
Yes. The things we have to go through, and
it really is tough. I don't know.
Tough.
Did you hear my live last week when I was talking about my first night sleeping with the hammer? It was awful.
Wait, reiterate.
I woke
he wanted to cuddle the cuddle one?
No. I woke myself up with a snore in the middle of the night.
Oh,
and so I was certain, of course, it woke him up. And I'm not a big snoring person. I don't snore a lot. And even after the live, my girlfriend texted me. She's like, I've slept in bed with you. You don't snore. And I'm like, I don't. I kind of save it all up for one big whopper that comes out and wakes up the entire house, So it'll be 2 weeks worth of saved up snores, and then it comes out. And then I fell back asleep, and then I farted myself awake. which I'm certain that woke him up too, because how could it not?
Okay, I don't know why I missed this one, but sorry about that, but I missed it, and that's hilarious.
So I'm sitting there mortified, and of course I'm like holding the covers down, so like if it's a stinker, like the smell doesn't like creep out of like some of the cracks in the blanket, you know. But then I did stick my foot out that bottom like left corner of the bed to like hopefully could ventilate that way and like not ever come up toward us. So I ventilated it, and I didn't sleep the rest of the night because
I get it.
What other noise is going to come out of my body that's going to scare this guy off? So then after the live, and the who are watching the live, they said, you know, oh, so it was kind of a fartle. Like I startled him with my fart. So it was a little fartle. And I like died laughing at that. But then after the live, I get a text from the Hammer and he says,
oh God.
So you Dutch ovened me on Saturday night? And I'm like, shit.
So he didn't know. He didn't know, and now he knows.
Now he knows.
Oh my gosh. That is quite possibly one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life. I think I am a snorer. Babe, do I snore? A little. He says a little bit. He says a little bit. Is it the cute little snore though, where it's like just like a little heavier breathing, where it's like. Annie asked if it was like a cute snore.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, he said, "Oh yeah, for sure."
Oh, okay. So
that's
see, that
sweet.
was not what
that's sweet. He says I make a lot of noises with my mouth, though. But you do too, babe.
Yeah,
you do too. We like grind. We're teeth grinders.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
That's really bad for your teeth. You should get like one of those.
I know.
Things. You guys would be super hot like that.
Oh my God, we'll be like the cutest couple. Like we'll have like we'll kiss each other and like have a little list before we go to sleep. The little mouth guards. Good night, babe. I love you. No, but in terms of farting in bed, oh my God, thank God, like him and I got really close real quick, because I cannot be with someone that doesn't accept that women like fart.
Right.
You know, I think my sister and her guy, he believes like women don't poop and women don't fart. And I'm like, oh my God, like thank God he has accepted me for that, because I am a very I may not poop, but man, do I fart.
Now, are they super loud, but not really stinky? Or do you got some SBDs going on there?
Depends.
If you have some milk.
Both. Yes. Yeah. That, and there both have happened. Yeah. And you know, we're very open about it. And I'm just so thankful we're at that point because I could just be like, oh babe, that one like kind of smells bad, you know, and it's fine. You know, he still loves me. It's all right.
Oh God, that's hilarious.
We've gotten there, but don't worry. So did the Hammer, was he okay with it? Do you think it was cute? Like, what was his reaction?
Well, I actually joked back. So he said, so you Dutch ovened me on Saturday night? And I joked back and I said, oh, what did I say? Hold on, I'm actually going to look it up. Hold on.
Yeah, look it up.
His response was actually really funny than I could come up with. So then he says, oh shit, I have to go back further than I thought I did. We text a lot, apparently. Okay, so I said,
good.
Aw. I said, didn't you wake up tasting it? And then he goes, it tasted normal. We had the exact same thing for dinner.
Oh, that's good. That's good. See? Yeah. A keeper. He's a good one.
Yeah, he was pretty funny about it.
Well, I love that we always go on tangents and talk about whatever. That's like my favorite part of this podcast, but let's fishbowl it.
Okay. I mean, we've been in here for quite a while, so maybe we might only get one question.
Just one, yeah.
Done.
I think so.
I think we covered a lot of other topics that weren't even in the fishbowl. Okay.
Good.
Oh, and this one's a super innocent one. So we talked about like bodily fluids and smells and stuff, but now we're going to go really innocent. What is one talent that you wish you had?
Oh, okay. You might need to go first on this one while
Singing.
Actually, that's a great one. And I don't want to steal yours.
I don't even need to delay singing 100%. What'd you say? I'm sorry.
That I said that's a great one. And I don't want to steal yours, but I can totally get on board with that because I cannot sing.
Do you want to sing a little something right now?
Oh God.
Like, come on.
Sure. Okay. What should we sing?
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
Okay, should we go back and forth?
You have to go back and forth.
Okay, you start it. Start it.
So tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
So tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I'll tell you what I want. We suck at this.
I really, really, really want to zig a zig. Ah. We're terrible. And we've lost everybody.
That is why I want singing as my talent.
Yes, that's okay. I'll say, I mean, I guess, I don't know if this is a talent for sure, but it's something I think I could do if I set my mind to it, which comes with any talent, but I wish I could speak another language fluently.
Oh, that's a good one too. But
because I took 4 years of Spanish. Exactly. That's what I was saying. I said, I think if I put my mind to it, I could do it, but I don't know. Spanish, I think, would be the most like useful one if I learned to speak fluent. But I feel like my boyfriend and I were watching a movie the other night and they spoke frequent French. And I was like, it's gorgeous. Like, parlez-vous français? Me llamo.
No, not me llamo.
That's Spanish.
Je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle. Thank you. Je m'appelle Meghan La Montagne. Because La Montagne is French.
It is. No, I totally can get on board with being fluent in French.
Wouldn't that be like just pretty and just like a fun talent to have?
Yes.
That was a good question though.
That is a good question.
I liked that one.
I feel like I want to sing again a little bit though.
Okay, but I feel like if we're going to try to sing, we have to do one that has like really tests our vocals, like a Whitney Houston.
Oh my God.
And
will always love you.
Annie, that wasn't that bad. Mine was terrible. Yours actually wasn't that bad. I'll be quite honest with you.
Oh, you were so full of shit.
Some sort of key. That was quite fun. So now that they all know that is a talent we both wish we had.
I know.
Yeah, can't sing.
I mean, I do sing all the time in the car.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah. Just not well.
Not well. I mean, people, their ears bleed, but you know what? It's the cost of being in the car with me. I don't know what to tell you.
I can't even, I'm really excited for our editor to edit this because he'll need to probably adjust the volume on that one. He'll probably need to be like, whoa, okay,
whoa.
Let me do some audio techniques with that one.
Oh, well, what if he could actually insert Whitney Houston's voice when we start singing? So it actually sounds like we are singing and we are Whitney Houston. Like we sing so well. Like on the Tell You What I Want. Who is that?
Spice Girls.
Spice Girls.
Yeah.
On that one, if we go, how about, and then all of a sudden he inserts the actual track of Spice Girls.
But now we've given it away. Everyone knows our secret now.
But they know it after. Well, they'll know the secret. Okay. I mean, I think they'd figure it out when they hear it.
That's okay. At least they won't hear the real version, which is probably hurt their eardrums. That's a great idea.
That is a good idea.
That's a great idea. Let's tell him that.
I think we just did.
Oh, because he's going to watch this. Yeah.
Hopefully he watches them. I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows really what he does, but that's funny. Well, again, it was a great hanging out with you.
It was so fun hanging out with you.
Yes. And everyone, like, we appreciate you watching or listening and watching our podcast so much. Be sure to also listen to us on Spotify because we're officially on Spotify, which is super cool.
We are on YouTube. We are on Spotify. If you find us on Spotify or YouTube, come and join us at Piper Lou VIP group and Facebook and on Instagram and the Piper Lou collection on Instagram. It's a pretty good time.
And then also don't forget that Annie and I do have a new car series that we post everywhere, YouTube, Facebook. And we have some really funny ones coming up. So be sure to tune into that. We're just constantly busting out content for you guys. And we really love you for it. And we hope that you appreciate it. And just comment and let us know and give us some crazy ideas.
And of course, if you want any of the stuff that we're wearing or drinking out of, piperloucollection.com.
It's so good. It's my whole wardrobe.
It is my whole wardrobe too.
Well, Queen, Thank you so much. And I will talk to you probably in like 5 minutes.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.